Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Studio Series Core Class, Rise of the Beast Noah Diaz Exo-Suit version. You can see him there in front of the box. We'll put that off to the side real quick and look at the box. Yeah, you got Transformers and Studio Series and Rise of the Beast and all that stuff, and you got this nice picture of Noah in his exosuit thing there. Of course, visor grayed out because it's like almost like maybe they can't get the actor's likeness on the box or something. You got Rise of the Beast there. You got a nice close up there, Core Class, and hey, look, it's him again. And the bottom you have manufacturing details and whatnot on the back. Of course, you have copyrights warnings and all that, and of course, what's included in. Yeah, just showing some product shots as well. Yeah, I also want to show the insert real quick, which yeah, it's not a display insert. It's just hey, look, it's a volcano. That's the thing. There you go. He also comes with instructions, but oh boy, you really should not need them because he is really simple. Even by Core Class standards, he is incredibly simple. But yeah. I'm just going to drop this down a little bit. And yeah, Noah Diaz in his exosuit. Yes, at the end of the movie, Noah got an exosuit and everything. Doesn't quite look like this, obviously, because, I mean, there's some extra stuff that was definitely not there in the movie. But yeah, it's a pretty cool looking thing. There's definitely some weird stuff going on when I have to talking about this one for sure. But yeah, getting in close right here, you can see kind of a very, kind of this T-shaped visor thing. Got a nice little blue there. You got these kind of weird windows right there. You got this tech detailing going all over the place, like his arms and legs and stuff, and his torso. You got big old stomping boots. You got, well, the backpack and a blade arm, and yeah, the big old backpack, that's a nice shade of blue right there. So yeah, it's got some cool detailing. Yeah, it's got some silver and blue there because it's kind of loosely based on Mirage, all that stuff. So it's a nice looking figure. He does come with this accessory as well. There's a little cannon. Again, it's picked out. Nice bit of blue there. And there's another bit of orange on the inside for blasting things, which is nice. So, you can slip that over his hand and pew pew, all that stuff. The cannon is also blast effect compatible, by the way. Just so you know. That's a thing. But yeah. He's a pretty simple core figure. The thing is, yeah, this is something that I've noticed some people complain about with some Transformers, particularly Jet Transformers, which is, oh man, it's the transformation is so bad that you literally can just pull the alt mode off the back of the figure and have a complete alt mode and a robot all separate. On this guy, it's actually advertised as a feature because yeah, you can just untab the backpack entirely, and that is considered a whole separate thing. That is a thing they advertise. And yes, also, you take this and this will peg into that right there. And yeah, you can have a whole separate drone or whatever, even a little tiny black cockpit. You can do that if you want. And also bring this peg down. I guess I suppose that's for other robots to hold. And you can have a gun? Question mark. Yeah, the wings can also sweep back and all that stuff as well. So yeah, this is that's a whole thing you can do, is you can take the backpack off and you have this guy. Yep. He's basically a cool little action figure. Yeah, posability. He's actually got really good posability for a core class. He's got a ball jointed head, so left, right, up, down, lots of range there. Side to side, lots of waggle. And the ball joint out here is also textured, so it has it's nice and solid. It's not loose or anything. It's got ball jointed shoulders, so full rotation there. Outward is pretty good there. Ball jointed elbow, so you got bend a little over 90 degrees and rotation. He's got a ball jointed waist, so you got rotation there and forward and back and all that stuff. So you got a lot of posability there. Forward is that far, back that far on the hips. Outward, you got that much. Ball joint lets you get a little bit of side to side there. You got a ball jointed knee, so you got 90 degrees of bend, plus that also acts as a swivel. And these are also ball jointed here at the feet, so you got tilts and forward and back and everything, and rotation as well. So yeah, he's actually incredibly posable in this mode. So yeah, he's just incredibly posable. He's a great little figure. And yeah, he's just a great little figure is the thing. So there's that. yeah, it's just kind of wild. Just like as a figure, he's so pretty darn good. Yeah. Just getting into that though. Real quick, some comparisons though. Just gonna get him all straightened out. Get that straightened out too. Get that all straightened out, and we're gonna compare him to another Carbot. Not the Carbot he was palling around with, but you know, got Bumblebee. A fellow Corbot from the movie, RC. You know, give you an idea there. She's a bit taller than him, which makes sense. She should be. The scale's not quite correct, but you know, it's close-ish, I guess. And yep, Optimus, because well, yeah, and there's Alpha's act, yeah, because well, yeah, there's the thing there. Yeah, just out of curiosity, I was just kind of wondering, yeah, with RC on the motorcycle, it's like, yeah, it's RC's a little too small, to be honest. That doesn't really work, I feel. So that's one thing. Yeah, of course, Optimus, you remember at the very end of the movie, he was on the back of Optimus movie. Yeah, spoiler alert. He's on the back of Optimus doing the whole kind of thruster pack thing, which, yeah, he doesn't really have here. But, you know, he's a bit big. Oop. He's a bit big, but, you know. Yeah, it's one of those things that tells you kind of scale gets a little wacky when Transformers. Oh, yeah, you know, you can do that if you want. So there you go on that front. There you go. Now, transformation. Like I said, transformation is really simple. So yeah, one thing is, yeah, get this stuck back on his back and just, you know, tab that in right there. Like that. Tab and peg and all that stuff. Now, this is really simple. Now, I need you to pay attention, okay? So, first thing is take this and bring this forward and kind of over there, like that. Like so. Take this, untab that, and bring that back, like that. And then right here, you want to go ahead and tab the arms, and there's little tabs that tab into the bottom right here of the jet. Like so. Then here, there's little tabs right here on the bottom of the jet that go into the legs, like this. And then you take the feet and just, there's little tab things, I guess these little bits right here, there's little slots right here on the back of the legs. You just do that. And I guess you take this and peg this in, and well, you're done. That's it. That's his alt mode. Yeah, his alt mode's I mean, it's clearly a jet thing with just him lying down underneath. There's the transformation is just securing all the limbs essentially, and you unfold this bit. This part looks cool, I guess. This little jet drone thing looks pretty cool. And again, you got the whole swept. You could do the whole swept back wing things if you want. That's pretty neat. Yeah. I actually noticed something, which is I can't remember if this is in instructions or not, but like, notice there's little slots here on these wings, and this has little, very, very little tabs. I'm wondering, does that work as storage? Maybe? I didn't see the instructions, but yeah, it does work at storage. Was that in instructions? Yeah, you can put that there. That's storage, I guess. Double check. Yeah, that's not in instructions, but yeah, I think that's a bit of storage right there. That's those little there's little rails and the tabs on the side of the gun you can store right there. That's pretty neat. I did not know that was a thing. I just noticed that just now. Because yeah, it's on the instructions, but yeah, that's pretty cool. You can do that as well if you want. You know, I guess there's a jet turbine or whatever. Yeah, of course you have to kind of face it the other way for that. But yeah, you can do that if you want to store it away in the robot mode. But yeah, it's kind of something to be kind of lacking, and it's just way better. Honestly, the jet mode here is way better if you don't have, well, Noah just kind of strapped underneath like this. So, yay. Yeah. I guess a quick comparison, I gotta bring back RC, in bike mode. Who doesn't want to stay anymore? Oh, that's because why? That's because, maybe? I don't know. Doesn't want to stay standing anymore. She really doesn't want to stay standing anymore. There you go. You can do that. And because I had him already, so here's Optimus, and yeah. I don't know. Okay, so I am of two minds about this figure. So, as you saw, the transformation is just pathetic, honestly. The alt mode is barely a thing at all. It's like, yeah, it's incredibly simple, and it barely tries, and heck, it even advertises the whole. You can literally remove the entire alt mode from the back and have it as a whole separate thing. So as a Transformer, it actually kind of sucks. As an action figure, it's really good. It's a very cool little posable action figure. So that's the thing, is like, if you want a cool action figure that can pose and do stuff, he's good. If you want a real fun transformation, you're not going to be happy. His alt mode kind of stinks, and his transformation kind of stinks. And I mean, this whole separate, the whole separate thing, you can do, just separate the whole thing away. Like, yeah, that's fine. It's actually kind of a neat little, kind of real thin, but it kind of makes sense. It's neat like this. It's a kind of a neat little jet thing. As a whole, when you separate it out. But yeah, that's the problem is, you have to separate it out, and you really shouldn't be having to do that with your Transformers. But it is what it is, So yeah, it's kind of a neat little jet, and he's a really neat action figure. He's a really nice posable action figure, but to combine, they're kind of meh. Maybe, decent jetpack, I guess, of sorts, but as two separate entities, this is all right. Great action figures. That's the thing. If you want that, that's my thing. That's why I have two minds about it. So if you want that really cool, posable action figure, he's not bad. For $12 or so, he's not a bad action figure at all. But as a Transformer, he's just terrible. So there you go. I hope that's helpful in some way. I hope you found this informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my social media. It's in the description and at the end of the video. And check out my Coffee and Patreon. I shall see you next time with another video review.